لدنا بك يا حبيب أنت للخلق يا طبيب.
So, Assalamualaikum. As our topic for the video presentation is the Ta'aruf with X and Y. So let's define the meaning of X and Y. In the Quran, if you notice when you're reading it, the verses always try to show contrast for us to understand the scope of creation. When Allah mentions His creations in the verses, starting with the word and, this means that Allah swears by these things that nobody can claim to have created except for Him. So the concept of X and Y is like this. You swear by X to prove the truth about Y. So the X is Allah's creations, and the Y is only Allah is able to create His creations. In this roleplay, you'll see more of the examples of the X and Y, so you should remember and understand this word first. You swear by X to prove the truth about Y.
What a nice day today. You know, I always think it will be better if the day is much longer than the night. I can get more stuff done then.
Well, for a workaholic person like you, for sure you will like it when the day is longer. But for me, I prefer the night to be longer. Not because I want to sleep more, it's just I prefer the night's cool temperature more.
Yeah, we always differ in opinions. I guess we need to move to other countries to achieve our wishes.
Wow, this is really good topic to be discussed. Mind if I join?
Since when do you like to eavesdrop? Yeah, sure. So what is your opinion on this?
I don't mind really because in my point of view, both day and night are important in their own ways. In day, as Ilya said just now, we can go out to work to earn our living. The day is also important for the plants too. Without the sun, how will the plants grow? Then how are we going to derive source of food from plants? As for the night, people may rest from the daily things they do in the day. So you see, as they are not better than the other. Each of them has their importance, so I appreciate them both.
You are right. I agree with that.
Me too. Thanks for the sharing, by the way.
As what we can see in this scene, their discussion is about which do they like better, day or night. Before I explain, let me recite to you some verses from Surah Al-Layl. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى. Sadaqallahul Azim. So, what message Allah wants us to understand here? Before that, let me ask you this question first. As you read the Quran, do you realize the verses will always show contrast? Like the first verse, night is mentioned, and the next verse, day is mentioned. There is a reason why this contrast is done. As Husna stated, both of them are not better than the other. Each has a purpose that are defined by Allah.
For the next Quranic verse, it has the same concept as the scene. The verse is again, Allah put a contrast in this verse, male and female. Why? To show us that they are not better than the other, just as day and night. Both male and female, each has a purpose.
What should I do today? Let's see. My work is done, so it's been a while since the last time I played online games. So,
Alhamdulillah, I'm a bit free today as I have done a lot of work yesterday. Well, I might be able to finish at least 2 juz of Al-Quran today. It's been a while since I have this much free time.
finally, now I can watch movies and dramas as usual. Time for a marathon. Husna, where are you going?
Oh, as our final has already ended, I volunteer in a program to collect the donation for the building of mosque around here. I think the slides are still open if you want to join.
But this is a break, so I should just rest, right? It is a hard work to go out and struggle doing charity in this hot weather outside.
Maybe not this time, Husna. I will join other programs later. We just ended our final, so I think I want to rest for a while. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, I understand. Inshallah, you can find other opportunities later. So, do you want to donate some money? I can put it in the donation box later.
Donation? But I haven't paid my subscription to Netflix yet this month. And oh gosh, did I just forget to pay back my friend's money when we shake up the other day? But I will look bad if I don't give anything. For the sake of my dignity, I'll give some.
Here, this is what I can give for now. I don't get my allowance yet.
And this is enough, it's okay. No matter how much, the sincerity of your heart to give this money is more important.
Why Husna can easily secure a job in the hospital compared to me? My results are absolutely better than her. This is weird. Maybe she has connections with people in hospitals and can give her a permanent job.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى صدق الله العظيم. You ask why? Don't you look at yourself in the mirror? As stated in these verses, how you live your life today will determine your future. Don't you observe Husna? She remembers Allah in everything she does. In her free time, she does charity. Therefore, Allah eases her way in this world, so she gets the job. And inshallah, she will be granted heaven if she still keeps doing good deeds.
Whoever that person is in my dream, thank you for this reminder. Yes, I admit, I always think that everything is successful because of my hard work on it. I don't even thank Allah for what I achieved. I am being ungrateful. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Also, I'm too stingy to even donate because I want to use the money for myself. Ya Allah, forgive me for what I have done. I hope I can change myself towards the better.
Okay, in this scene, we can observe that the two students spend their time in different ways after finishing exams and how their action now affect them in the long term. Husna is the type of person who gives and remembers God, whereas the second type of person, Ilya, is a complete contrast to the first one. For people like them, since they believe themselves independent, for them the path toward hell will be made easy. The contrast between ayats 5 to 7 and also 8 until 11 indicate the different types of human existence and how God makes our inner natures lead us, whether they are good or bad, toward our ultimate destiny. The things we do end up becoming habits that will form our characters that will lead us to either heaven or hell. The matter of wealth is also important here, as the man with good character gives and remembers God, whereas the man with bad character is miserly and thinks that he himself is self-sufficient. It's already 11 and I am so sleepy already. But I still haven't finished what I plan to do. Should I stay up or should I just go to sleep?
Me too. I'm feeling so tired already, but still there's a lot of chapters I have to cover. I think I'm gonna stay up tonight because I won't have enough time to finish this.
But if I stay up to finish this, I might miss out my subuh tomorrow, and that is not good. Maybe I should just sleep earlier and wake up earlier at 5. With that, I can wake up for tahajjud too, and that will benefit me a lot dunya and akhirah. It can ease me with my studies, which I am far left behind. At the same time, I can be rewarded by God. Okay, Nadi, go ahead. I think I will just go to sleep first and wake up early tomorrow, as I think I can do more stuff in the morning as compared to staying up late.
Sure. Good night.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Salam. It's 3 already. I finally finished studying. Yay! Now I can finally go to sleep.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amin. It's already subuh. I think I should stop here and perform subuh prayer. I think after subuh I want to recite Yasin to ask God to ease me in my affairs.
Yeah, from the short story just now, we can see that the two types of students with different approaches to study. Ain is the type of students who can balance out both dunya and akhirah, while Nadia is the type of student that prioritizes the worldly life more, that interrupts with her duty as a Muslim. A'udzubillahiminasyaitanirrajim. Inna alayna lil-huda wa inna lana lil-akhirata wa lil-ula. After describing the night, day, male and female, as well as what people strive for, and the traits of genius versus that of miser, after all of this, God described the ways in which He guides people. God stated that for Him, this world and the next world are the same, since He created both. However, for humans, this world seems more important than the next, because we cannot know what the next. However, if we must reframe our understanding so that the next life is more important, much like what is shown by Ain in the scene. For conclusion, from Surah Al-Layl, we are reminded that Allah created two things in contrast with each other, the night and day, man and woman, the creation of heaven and hell, and the world and hereafter. All these differences are created for us to appreciate the differences and to learn the ways of approaching the good. Therefore, we must learn to respect the differences and give our very best in being the best version of ourselves to enter the Jannah.